what you've gone through, like mentally and everything, and just to prepare yourself for the opportunity to get back in there and do what you've been able to do the last few games?
Absolutely. The past 2 years have been really rough, not only for myself but for the team. I'm not very a big individual guy with this sport, but for me, the past 2 years it really hurt myself, knowing how much I dragged the team down a little bit in my own eyes. And so to be able to get back out this year and trust in myself, my preparation, and knowing that I've earned the guys' respect, it's helped me a lot to just have confidence in myself. And it came through this year, I feel like. I've been able to trust in myself, my preparation, and just be able to swing freely.
Outside of that confidence that you mentioned, what's been the difference for you?
Really nothing. It's just the past 2 years I've been trying to place the ball between the uprights, so to speak, and I wasn't really using my technique correctly. Felt like maybe not the pressure, so to speak, but I didn't want to shank a kick, I guess. So this year, I told myself I've got the confidence. I know I have the ability. Just swing for the fences, and it's going to come.
How tough is it? How tough is that switch to maybe go from the struggles you mentioned in the last couple of years, but to still find that confidence in the process? What does that switch look like?
It's about finding the identity. If you put the identity of yourself in this game, and you do really bad, then it can just crush you. But if you're able to put your identity in your family, your friends, the type of person you are, your character, then you realize that in the world of it, it's just a really small game. And so that's allowed me to be just free with myself and say, you know what, whatever happens here, I'm good. Everything's okay. I have a plan. God has a plan for me. And that's helped me a ton. I have a path for myself. I know God has a plan for me. So it just helps me a lot.
How do you kind of take that confidence that you gained over the offseason and over the last year and use it to kind of influence other players who may be going through the same thing?
Yes. I try to use myself and my experiences as an example, like you said. I'm not afraid to sit here and admit, yes, I've struggled the past 2 years. Yes, I have not helped the team. I've put them in really bad positions. But I'm also able to tell them, hey, it does get better, and I am a living example of that. Like, it is okay, to struggle a little bit, because it is okay, and you're able and capable of coming back from even the depths. Like, I was down in felt like the lowest of lows, and just I've been able to help use my experiences for some of the younger guys in the specialist room. We have 8 guys and 5 of them are seniors, so the 3 of those guys, they need to step up next year for this team. Even some of the guys outside of the specialist room, just around the locker room, just being able to help them say, hey, it is okay to have bad games. I know the world expects everyone to be perfect, but that's just not reality. So I'm able to help them and say, hey, it's okay. I promise you can bounce back from it. It is possible.
So with everything you've gone through, how nice did that 56-yarder feel?
It was awesome. I've kind of been waiting for a 50-plus yarder my entire career, high school and college. I've missed, I think, 3 in my career here in college, so I've been itching to get one, and I didn't know if that opportunity was going to come. And even before the game, I was telling myself, if I ever, or this season, I guess, if I ever were to get a 50-plus yarder, I knew I would have to make it, just because they can be so slim. So when I got out there and I got that chance, I knew that I just had to swing for the fences and just trust myself.
What's your relationship with Doug Deacon been like, and how much has he helped you with that kind of confidence?
Coach Deacon's awesome. He's just a down-to-earth guy, great guy. He helps out the specialists a ton. Maybe not with our technique, so to speak, but more the mental side, the aspect. That's the toughest part, I think, about being a specialist. Coach Deacon's done a great job. He lets us know that it is okay to make mistakes as a specialist. It is okay to not be perfect. But he also holds us accountable. He makes sure that we know that we have to be focused, attentive in everything. We have meetings all the time to go over technique, to be able to see different things. But he's just a great man. Outside of being a football coach, he's just a great man. He's got 3 young boys. It's awesome being around them, and his wife. He's just an overall great guy, great character.
And sorry, I was losing my train of thought here a little bit, but what you talk about, building that confidence up, and the Doug telling you, hey, you don't have to be perfect. What's that journey been like for you to realize that and sort of free yourself up a little bit mentally?
It's hard. It's very hard, because in this game you want to be perfect, especially as a kicker. As a kicker, you might get 1 or 2 chances a game,
and everything's magnified.
Yeah, it's okay for probably a linebacker to miss 1 or 2 tackles here, but a kicker, I miss a kick in a game, and Next thing you know is it's coming down and the team's losing by 3 points, and it just crushes you. And I myself am a perfectionist, both in sports and in school and basically everything I try to do. So it was very hard to me to get away from that perfectionist attitude, but I mean, and I still am, trust me. Like, I want to go out there and make every single kick. But I also know that if it doesn't go my way, that is okay. And people are going to be upset, but people are going to be upset with you no matter what you do, whether it's football, work, I mean, just anything in life. So you just got to know that I have a tight circle of friends, family, and those are the people that matter the most to me.
How tough is it to balance the individual success that you're having recently and the way the season's gone for you, especially lately, and the struggles of the team?
If I'm being 100% honest with you, if I could be 0 for 7 and the team could be 10-0 right now, I would check that box in a heartbeat. I'm dead serious. I wish, it breaks my heart for those young guys and the seniors with me that we've had this type of hard season. If you were to tell me right now that I never got that 56, I was be 0 for 7, I'd be benched again, I would do it in a heartbeat. If it means that we were 10-0 and having a great season, I would do it in a heartbeat. Like this game I know doesn't define me, but I feel so, like, my heart hurts for those guys in that locker room because we work so hard every single week, and I know sometimes it can get lost on maybe the fans, so to speak, that, I mean, trust me, we want to win just as bad as everyone else. I mean, we work our tails off every week. So the individual success, it's awesome, I guess, maybe in like that split moment after that field goal's made, but after that game, I would give it all away just to have that win.